Okay, there we go. So, video is streaming, that's good, frames are fine, it's running, game is running, we already checked that yesterday, so it's all good. Okay, I think everything is ready to go. Close. Nope. Okay, so that's right, I am back once again. I annoyingly obviously missed yesterday, so I figured what I'd do is I would stream today for a little while at least, maybe sort of goes about 2 hours, 2.5 or so, and play through some of Doom, because what I want to do is go through this, go through then Doom Eternal, because I haven't actually finished it, and then go and do the DLC. But I thought, well, the best way to do that, because trying to jump back into Doom from where I was a problem, because I tried. I thought, well, let's play through the original game. Well, the first Doom, not the original game, because then we're going way back. Which would be fun. I would be tempted to do that, like maybe as a lengthy stream to do like all of them. But yeah, so let's play some Doom. So I already started up just to get past the beginning bits, to do checks and various other little bits and pieces. So yeah, so not really missing anything, but just basically right from the first room. I just wanted to check everything was working correctly. Let's just look. Everything look fine. Yep. Movement's fine. Sounds come through. Yep. Okay. Everything's good. Let's play me some Doom. I haven't played this in a long while. That's the other thing. Not that I had the best experience with this the first time I played it, because there was that long period of time where this version of Doom was bugged. And mine was especially because it had a weird issue. It's the most bizarre bug I've ever encountered, where basically it could not load up the final level. It could not and would not. It could not, would not on a boat. It could not, would not in a boat. It just refused, so I couldn't complete the final part of the game for, I think, half a year. I'd have to look it up. I can probably look up the achievement and find it. But I could not I couldn't finish the game because the game would not let me finish it. It was weird. But yeah, so I thought what I'd do is, someone said what I did with Bioshock Infinite, play through it on a slightly more higher difficulty and try and complete that, and then I'll move on to the to Eternal and try and complete that. God, that game is hard. I hate the I can't think of what the enemy's called in Eternal. The Crusader, the champion. It's the guy with the axe, and the entire fucking thing is just stupid. I'm getting no blue through there either. I am Doom. I cannot for talky talk. I can for murder. No, I haven't turned down anything like I did with I've turned the sound down a little bit, but I haven't done like with Spider-Man where I turned the music off. So should pick up and be awesome eventually. I do think though I might try playing through like the like going through all the originals one day. That'd be kind of fun. Because that would be something I could do like as a lengthy stream. Which would be, actually, I feel like it would be quite just sort of fun, nostalgic to do. Because actually I'm not sure if I've actually... I think there's achievements for the Xbox version, stuff like that, to do them on the higher difficulties, so maybe I'll have a look. Because god, that would be fun to do, like to go... Ooh, yeah. That would be fun to do, to go back through the original game. Wow, I'm doing about as well on this as I did the other day. Boy. No, I have to get back into the movement of this. But I'm annoyed that I had to miss streaming yesterday. The issue basically became that there was a thing going on. Didn't know what time people were going to be on and around, which meant it threw off my entire schedule. So I thought first they might be around the time I would have been streaming, so I didn't start streaming, and then they didn't turn up until after. So I could have basically streamed from like 2 until 4:30. I would have been okay, but nope. Can't trust some people to actually just turn up when well, you can't trust people to give you a straight bloody time. That was what the real issue was. No, come back here. Come back here, Imp. I'm gonna shoot you in the shotgun. Nope. I murder, I get health. Whoa. I have made some slight tweaks to the game settings, so there's not... I tried to turn down the motion blur and stuff like that just to help, because I have noticed that like heavy motion blur and stuff like that seems to disagree with me to a degree. Nope, that's not. Okay, it's a little bit of armor. But yeah, I definitely shouldn't be dying to beginning things. So cannot get a hit off. Oh, health. But yeah, I've turned on some of the motion blur, and the camera doesn't like bob about with the movement as I move. Yeah, I got it in the face. So that should mean that my I don't get like a headache or anything, so I should be able to stream for longer. Because I know that didn't used to be a problem for me. At least I don't remember it being as much of a problem for me. But I do feel like over last few years that my eyes have gone a bit more sort of sensitive to a certain movement. Now, the quick turn and the movement stuff is still not great for me, but it's not as bad as it could be. So yeah, so I just work my way through Doom.
He cannot be allowed to leave this place. He would ruin everything.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand, our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly...
That's a little look down. Betterment of mankind is like, yeah, sure, right.
I assure you.
I would know that this does kind of disprove the idea that you can't have a silent protagonist in a movie. Like, I actually think if they'd done the Doom movie more akin to this, it would have worked. I have like whole thoughts about if I could get back into making videos, that is a video I would make. I would talk about the Doom movie and what it got wrong and what the sequel got wrong. Jesus, that sequel. If you've never seen the second Doom movie that they tried to make, that is a hot mess. Hot mess of garbage. Actually, it's very like this. It's this is a great, this is an apt metaphor for talking about that movie. Okay, but it was I only watched like part of it. I don't know how much of it I must have actually watched through, but the bit I watched through was all I needed. I didn't need to watch any more. I got told I could see what that movie was just by what I saw, because there was stuff like there were these whole moments of like it was really sort of cheesy frickin' like there was no tension. They obviously wanted there to be tension, but there wasn't any. Jeez, completely lost where I was myself there. Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. But yeah, so the movie with these bizarre issues is like their characters like talking, but dialogue was so cheesy and dull, and there was a character who betrayed another person, and it's really obvious they were going to. But then the just middle finger to anybody in regards to a movie for Doom was the monsters, the imps that they had who turned up they were guys in rubber suits. That is all they were. They were just people in these really not that impressive, given the sort of day and age, rubber suits. And you had people literally fighting them with sort of like hand-to-hand combat. Literally imps in Doom fighting in hand-to-hand combat. It was purely the stupidest frickin' thing for a movie that was supposed to be Doom. It literally made me go, okay, well, the people who made this movie do not know what Doom is, nor do they understand the point of the game or the way the game runs. I literally, during the movie, I saw one person like jump up, grab an imp between their legs, and then flip them. Which, you know, in a normal fight scene, that'd be really interesting. In a fight scene in Doom, no. It was baffling. And I do kind of want to go back and watch the rest of it and just see just how much more absolutely batshit insane they decided to run with it, given that was like, and it was also just, the fight was just clunky. It was not an interesting fight. I need to not stand still. Why am I standing still? And that was the issue with it. It was just not an interesting. Got him. It was the worst possible way they could film a fight. You come down here. You come down here and die. You died instead. Yeah. I mean, the first two movies. The first Doom movie has its flaws, but it kind of understood the horror concept, which I kind of liked in that regard. Because that wasn't a bad idea. I need to. Yeah. I booked it to have my haircut on Thursday, which we're very happy about because I'm getting real fed up with the ridiculous length it's gotten to now. Just it keeps tickling at the back of my neck, and I end up freaking out because I keep thinking like something's crawling on me. hell? Holy crap, we discovered perpetual motion! And now we have it. Name. I do like that. It's like, oh, that's where it is. You can see it. The Doom movie column like did understand some idea of it. Like I was saying, it understood that in Doom, you know, the characters should be afraid. They should be scared because the whole situation is absolutely bizarre. I mean, just horrific. And it made sense. The problem was they then decided, let's add a whole frickin' morality tale to it and make it be a question of, oh, well, if someone's good, then they become like a god, and if someone's evil, they become a monster. Right, despite the fact that fucking morality does not work on a binary scale like that. It was just, they could have done it better. If they wanted to do that idea, sort of have anger and aggression be this thing that transforms them, great, perfectly fine. But it was the fact that they tried to then make it this bizarre morality tale about good and evil, and say, no, just stop. Doom is simple in its message. It does not need to have some sort of ridiculous metaphor to it. I mean, the original game is basically just about the human need to survive. That's it. And then the second game is all about him getting revenge for them killing his bunny, which is it's literally true. I think that's the second game. Might be the first game actually as well. I mean, that's basically just what the rest of the Doom games. I mean, these Doom games especially. The Doom guy is not doing it out of a sense of like good in a way. He's doing it out of a sense of revenge. At least for what's brought up in Eternal. Like he's doing it to well, after a while he's doing it because he's gone absolutely fucking nuts, but still. Oh look, original door. I forget how you can. It might be that I've already done this, so maybe that's why it won't open. Yeah, auto map. Yeah, the confusing thing is that I have done this game, but for some reason I have no save file. Right. No, so I don't know. Weird. If there's a way to open it, I'm sure I've just forgotten how to do it. Whoop. No, that's the explosive round. I would love to see them do a Doom movie where the main character was like this, just didn't talk. Let other characters fill in for what's going on, but have the main character be quiet. Have it be a thing where, you know, they have an agenda and they're going to do that agenda no matter what, and it's, you know, and everything else can stem from that. He can be the plot point, the plot device, and that way you can then have this sort of chaos and enjoyment of just a character absolutely ripping their way through demons without worrying about anything else. I do get into moods occasionally where I really kind of do want to try writing stuff, but the problem is I know the minute I sit down and try to, my brain is just going to be... Like, I can talk about it. I can talk easily about it, but trying to sit down and actually write it, make it coherent, is so oddly difficult. Yeah. Oop. There we go. I'm just thinking about that, that idea of a Doom movie running its way through my head. Whoop. Out of the way. Whoa, that's a lot of you. I remember one of my major issues with the Carl Urban Doom movie being the fact that it was just so freaking dark. I don't mean like dark in tone. I mean, you know, that's obvious. It's a Doom movie. It will be dark in tone. I just mean literally, it was like they had 2 lights for the entirety of the movie, and they decided to use them early and then never again. And that was a problem with that movie. That was just... I get the idea. They were trying to set, you know, a tone and a mood, but it was a bad idea. Because it meant half the time you couldn't tell what the hell was going on. Especially when all the characters looked fairly similar because their costumes, their outfits, were all sort of military garb. Which makes it even worse. It makes it even more difficult to actually tell who was who. I do remember that one to really wanted to see that movie when I was younger. Because I was a big fan of Doom. I really enjoyed it as a series. But then you watch it, and then you're disappointed, and then you kind of go, man, I'm really glad I didn't watch it in the cinema.
Welcome to the UAC. Now 221 accident-free days.
Yeah, so I'll see how far I get through with doing this, and I probably will try and work my way to the end. I definitely might look. I have to have a look around, see if there's any special sort of days or events about Doom coming up. If there is, then I can always set this off down, work my way through 1, 2, and maybe Ultimate. I only really know 1 and 2 very well. Don't know Doom Ultimate, I never played it.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
So 2% of trigger pull. Shotgun, pop fire, career, possessed 5 2 6. All relatively easy ones to do.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
Low power.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
Low power, schmo power. So if I just get these guys to come together, I can do the kill 2 possessed with 1 shot. Oop. Oh, for the love of it. Okay, well.
Main power offline.
Fine. Assholes. Can't just die as I request.
Main power online.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world.
It's basically how the bad guys always just look like bad guys.
The demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a
Right, well, let's do a monologue.
just as I will in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now. Especially now. In what will be your final moments in this world.
I can hear the yelling. There it is. Dude, I'm down here. Dude. Dude.
My sisters and
There we go.
you will be the first. You will have a seat just as I will in what will become the new world
If I can get two, I'm gonna just kite this one for the moment until I can find. There we go. There's another one. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. That's right. Keep coming towards me. I'm just gonna sidestep. There we go. That's. No, come on. Get nice and lined up for me to shoot you in the faces, or whatever counts for your faces. Ah, damn it! Can't get them with this. Actually, I might just be able to kill them with the Right, I think the possessed are specific, so
My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
I might just be able to kill them with the shotgun with the grenade blast. Just Yeah, if there's not two, I'm not going to bother trying to hold off and kite the idiots. Jeez. I love when something charges you and it just turns to goo. So that. I wonder if that is. No, that's not the secret door, are they? Just looks similar to the old doors, which is the point.
Especially now.
Nope, it's the other one. Okay, no. Cannot seem to get the shot right.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
I wonder if I lowered. Yeah, I wonder if I lowered the music maybe just a touch too much. Give me a second. Nah, that's weird. Yeah. It could just be the music just seems a little low comparison. Whoa! No to you. Good sir. Okay, now here I might not have to kite quite as much as just goddamn well aim. Check, please. Blew myself up. That was dumb. Eh. Might grab a drink later if I'm going to be talking so much.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
Nope, that's behind me. Yep. Don't even know what got me that time. And this with Agnes were likely more difficult. Man, how wildly inaccurate is a pistol? And he's basically mastered two separate moves. One is the strafe, and the other is the jump, I think, really. I have to master the same moves that used to piss me off playing the multiplayer of Destiny. So there's no goddamn slide jump. Whoop, nope. Should I go punch my way through? God, that used to annoy me all the time in Destiny. When you'd see someone with a shotgun and it would just be, oh, run and run, got close, they slide and they would slide and they shoot, and it's just assholes. That's what it was. I did like the multiplayer Destiny. It wasn't. There were some points in it when I did really well, like scary well. I was very happy with myself.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
Let's just blow these. Just get rid of those for a second. Hey, weapon up point gained. Nice. Okay, just. No, I'm not going to do that. Reduce the recharge time to explosive shots. Yes. And better. Oh, you little shit. Dodge that.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Might just. Tell you what, I'm gonna just try turning off the motion blur. And just see if that makes any better. Okay, let me do it. I do have the fact they went, oh yeah, we'll also give them a chainsaw.
The UAC. The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
I'm going to try and save the chainsaw for moments like that. Where I need the quick infusion of health. Oh wait, that's what. Either I've already gotten the kill 2 with one shot, and it's just not told me. Or these guys are just being very annoying about it. No. 2 possessed with 1 trigger pull from the hook. Okay, it was the grenade. That was all I needed.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
So I must kill myself with my own grenade again. What ornaments? What? Kill you. Gotta love taking advantage of that. Quickly back away. I do find it funny that when the original Doom came out, there was complaints about sort of like the violence and all this stuff, and it was sort of Christian groups who didn't seem to actually pay attention to the fact that the game is about killing demons. It should literally appeal in the most possible way.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
This shot. I'd rather the explosive shot. Give me the goddamn keycard. God, I mean, that is a cheap scare in the greatest of ways. I mean, come on. Perhaps when an imp runs into a brick wall. Now we know.
At the UAC, we take pride in our growing workforce. Each year, we harness only the best of the best. Are you ready to move on? To take on new challenges?
Access granted.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
Keep running, keep moving. There we go. Yeah. I do love that in Eternal they sort of expanded on some of the greater lore. Which is kind of interesting. It was interesting the fact that they went, yep, here's all. Oh, I didn't put that light back. And they just changed how they. Well, it wasn't just that the demons attacked they came through, but it's sort of like, oh yeah, well they have this, and this is how they feed, and this is. It was clever. You come down here and fight me. You see what happens. Come fight me in the pit. I believe, yep, that's it. Berserker. Berserker. Where'd you go? Sometimes it is just like my controls just don't quite work correctly. It's kind of funny to think about this stuff that a lot of my like early PC gaming days I think were first person shooters. Where you sort of sit and think about it. Like Doom, Half-Life, Quake. Kind of insane when I think about the number of first person shooters I did play. But I didn't really have the internet capabilities to play online stuff, so I never really played stuff. I never really thought of stuff like Counter-Strike, things like that.
Facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
worst place for you. Whoa. I might try at some point just tweaking the settings a bit more. Because I'm still getting a bit of a sort of... I think just from the motion, it's just affecting my head a little bit. Yeah, let's go with that one then. Yeah. Decrease weapon self-damage, definitely going to be the next one on the list, I think.
It's a gift. Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
let's go for health. Health feels like it's going to be the more important thing in comparison to anything else.
It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you.
Because this isn't going to be like a Bioshock where I need to go heavily with shields.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility.
Just open the door, let me... Doom does not care.
You should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far.
Let me leave. So this other Doom guy going stir crazy, just trapped him in a room.
You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cause.
Just wondering, can I jump off? Can I go over the side? Yeah.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent.
There is nothing more annoying than a cutscene where they pretend it's like it's not a cutscene because you can still move, but it's definitely a cutscene. Explain to me why you couldn't have explained this while I was murdering things. Because I'm happy to have. I would have been happy to do both. No, yeah, I didn't find 3 more secrets. Find 2 more. Right, let me just go grab a drink. Because, I do not have one. And I can do with one if I'm going to keep talking. Let's let it get into the actual game and then pause it. Guys, she's just gone the drink during the loading screen. I would have been back by now. Okay, just gonna go grab a drink. Back in a sec. Knock things off my desk. Idiot. Okay. I definitely back right. Look. Okay. Right, that's a bit better, lighting wise. Okay, let's go to kick some demon butt. Ah, that's better.
After more diagnostics on the
I might turn up the sound a little.
accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal by measuring your combat effectiveness.
facility will not allow you access to the turbine room unless the demonic threat level is brought down inside the foundry. Our security systems cannot be overridden.
You let myself get sort of surrounded and caught, which is not good.
Ghastly access denied. One. Core temperature rising.
Yeah, I'll take that. Something down here. If you can go this far down, sometimes there may be something down here, but it's not a bit so. I should update my Twitch schedule because I don't know at the moment if I'm gonna. Goddamn dumb now. Because I don't know if I'm gonna actually keep. I don't know if I'm really gonna play Tears of the Storm anymore on a Friday. I think it's still set to say about playing that.
access granted. Gas leak stopped.
Yeah, taking that. Don't know how to get up on there. So does leaking out to the upper levels somehow. Maybe once you get a blinky card. There he is, there's that big boy. God, man, I do really. I don't know if I prefer some of the way enemies look in this compared to the original. The original had them be very distinctive, I feel like, whereas the new game based, I think it makes them match them more, which does work to a degree. But I think it loses something. Just that was just me being dumb. But I do think it loses something to a degree, that they don't look more varied. Like the same, it's weird to hold two very diametric viewpoints. That I kind of like the fact that they are more sort of uniform in design, so it does look like they all come from the same place, but at the same time I don't like the fact that they are so wildly different from the original.
Have you filled out your UAC accidental death and dismemberment format?
I need to remember that the bumper throws grenade, and
Core temperature rising.
that is what I should be using. Whoa. I'm not watching my feet.
Have you filled out your UAC accidental network?
Okay.
Warning. Core temperature rising.
So quickly grab this ammo, back up. Didn't exactly mean to let the explosive barrels do my work for me, but they do my work for me. Grab that. Don't jump off a ledge. Just gonna keep pumping it to health. Do the opposite as I did on Bioshock Infinite. Let's go health first, then probably ammo capacity.
Remember, the Blind Council is always watching. Stay focused. Stay committed. Remember, the Blind Council is always watching.
Don't really want to waste this.
Stay committed.
Oop. Forgot which weapon I was holding. Let's check over here first. So we're doing anything else?
Warning. Core temperature rising.
That guy's gonna blow. Good thing I step backwards.
Demonic threat reduced by 25%.
Your devotion to the UAC mission on Mars is the foundation to our success. With you, we will establish a new paradigm and move humanity into the future. See Jessica and Human Resources for assistance. Your devotion to the UAC's mission on Mars is the foundation to our success. With you, we will establish a new paradigm.
I could hear them, I just couldn't see. Whoop. Big, tall, and monstrously ugly. Oh, shit. Forgot they take more than... Don't want to take them out. Sure, I could look at some of the upgrade and some upgrades on top. Would be a bad idea.
Demonic threat reduced by 25%.
UAC's mission on Mars is the foundation to our success. We will establish a new paradigm and move humanity into the future.
I am trying slightly to get in between them and do like in the old game where the friendly fire kicks in. There he is. That's where we keep the plasma rifle.
We will establish a new paradigm and move humanity into the future. Have you filled out your UAC accidental death and dismemberment form yet? See Jessica in Human Resources for assistance.
Quickly run back.
Your devotion to the UAC's mission on Mars is the foundation.
Basically, if you jump from here, jump from there, you can grab the armor. it. I like how it just stays there. I keep forgetting that it's using that. Okay. So I want to be switching between the shotgun and the machine gun. I do not want to be switching between the shotgun and the plasma rifle.
Demonic threat reduced by 75%.
It's a bit doorway over there I've missed. Let me just do murder my way through you all. Sure you won't mind. It's very kind of interesting. It always sounds like the Glowy Kills sound effects actually work with the music. I always wonder if it's if that was something they programmed in essentially. Oh, true, actually, yeah, I do have a.
Demonic threat reduced by 75%.
Can't do anything with it. Can't do anything until I've got more either. Whoop. Let's take out of this thing. Yep.
Demonic presence reached to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
Sure, there's nothing else down here, Reese.
Warning. Core temperature reaching critical levels.
Where'd he go? Fed up with the beam laser little bastards. I got too focused on trying to kill one guy.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
Oh, but how about my aim wasn't quite so shit? Same issue as having with Bioshock Infinite. Increased difficulty, but crappy aim for me. And it's not the game's issue either, it's my own not good nature sometimes for some of this. I like how the AI suddenly realised how to run. Whoop. Yeah, don't want to get caught up on fighting imps who will try and just keep me in place. There's the guy I was looking for. Why it doesn't have any of my my save data from the original run. I wonder if they didn't
Reduced to minimum save levels. Lockdown. Disengaged.
because I had it on the Xbox One, so it's don't know, weird. Does seem strange though. Because I got this on the Xbox One. I don't think I played on. Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't have my original save data from the first time I played through this. Should do, but I don't know. Maybe I I can't think of me having cleared it out to like make space, but it's entirely possible I might have. I don't normally get rid of save game data though on purpose, just out of pure principle. Hell Knights don't like explosions. I swear sometimes it does not switch my weapon when it's on to. Ammo. Ammo. Or else I'm gonna be in trouble with these guys. Oh yeah. Trouble with these guys. Oh, Jesus. Good lord, I'm just getting myself stomped repeatedly.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum save levels. Lockdown. Disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
Okay, where's giant asshole number 1? He should be around by now. There he is. Not sure who was more confused there, him or me. Yep, I know there's a Hell Knight behind me. Not behind me anymore. Nope, back up. Backed up too far and just trapped me in a corner.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that I should look into maybe getting a something that would let me switch HDMI cables like immediately. So the moment I have to reset, well, it's not really like a whole thing, but it would be interesting to be able to yeah, sort of that. To be able to jump from PS4 to Xbox without basically having to get up. I don't know. I don't know if I'd bother with doing that until, because I keep thinking about getting a Switch, especially with Pokemon Snap having come out. But it'd probably be that if I order a Nintendo Switch at some point, I'd probably end up looking at getting maybe then I'd look at getting it, because then I'd have three things that would need to be three things that would potentially be switching between while sat here. So, because one thing I kind of want to do is to get a Nintendo Switch to keep me occupied when I'm playing D&D at the moment, because of how my mind tends to wander. And I would prefer something that could keep me there. I could do to keep myself from getting too distracted. To try and just sort of generally combat the ADHD possibility. Okay. There he is. Okay, that's one. There's number two. And dead number two.
zone is now stabilized.
A primary control room has been activated somewhere nearby. It could be Olivia.
Authorization. Olivia Pierce. Alpha 402.
She has locked me out, Dr. Hayden.
Seems kind of weird that the Doomslayer was just sort of stood watching. So everything trying
She
to
is trying to
beat his way through the window.
between our world and theirs.
You could not have saved them anyway.
I hate cutscenes that are not cutscenes, and cutscenes that is just your character just stood staring, doing nothing.
The system won't allow anyone but Olivia to override it now. We will have to shut down the Argent Tower manually from the surface.
Oh, I didn't even think about trying to do this. Right, we're coming about 2 hours, and I said I was only going to stream for sort of about 2, and I don't want to get caught up in the middle of another level trying to do stuff. So yeah, so it's a good start. We've got a few levels, which is not bad. It is difficult, and it's definitely going to be probably going to take me a while. So I'm going to stream tomorrow anyway. That's the thing. That's why I'm only doing 2 hours today. So yeah, so I'll pick this up tomorrow and keep going with it. And I'll probably start at 2 like I normally do. But yeah, but I just wanted to make up essentially for the fact that I hadn't really hadn't streamed yesterday when I was going to, and then things got annoyingly caught up elsewhere. So yeah, so I do an hour. I'll do sort of hour 50 today. That's fine. But yeah, so right. So I'll be back tomorrow at about 2 my time. So yeah, it's I started early as well. It's throwing off my timing as well. We should be able to find on the schedule. Want to? But yeah, so hopefully you've been enjoying this so far, and I'll keep working through this on Ultraviolence tomorrow. So see you tomorrow at 2. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.